Hey guys, welcome back to Mommy's World, where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up. And you know what's really cool about being me, other than the fact that I play with dolls all the time, is that I get some stuff sometimes that's just like insanely cool. And you know, San Diego Comic-Con is coming up, which means that there are San Diego Comic-Con exclusive dolls. Now, I remember when the days when those used to be Monster High dolls, and that was like prime excitement time. But there's still a lot of really cool stuff coming at San Diego Comic-Con. Trust me, doll lovers, there's some cool stuff coming. But I was very blessed. I got a surprise gift from the folks at Mattel and DreamWorks. I got the San Diego Comic-Con She-Ra exclusive set. Ah! So for everybody who's a collector, I want to show you. This is the box that it comes in. Okay, I know this is like really important stuff for collectors. We've got some artwork on the side here. And then it is She-Ra versus Shadow Weaver. And look at the artwork on the side. It's very cool. So you've got sort of the Shadow Weaver artwork on this side. And then on this side, you've got the She-Ra artwork. Now, what's really exciting to me about this is based on the DreamWorks Netflix series She-Ra, which reimagines She-Ra as an actual teenage girl. And even more exciting is that one of Caden's best friends is the voice of Frosta, Merritt Layton. And if you are at San Diego Comic-Con, you might just meet Merritt. I am so jealous that we don't go to San Diego Comic-Con. We don't go because crowds, but I am like so excited about the stuff that is happening around She-Ra that I'm really kind of bummed that we're not going. But anyway, so this is the box. Okay, so you know the packaging is really important with these exclusives. Like they go all out. So this is the outer box, and then you open up the outer box and you see this. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting configuration. And if you hear a whirring sound in the background, folks, it's my fan. I call it the menopause fan. Actually, really, it's like 90 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning with like 100% humidity in New Jersey right now. And the air conditioner is super loud. So, but I am 51. So, anyway, so that's what it looks like. And then you sort of have to wiggle it just a little bit. I actually had, the first time I did this, I had help. Okay, so it slides out. Okay, and they're upside down right now. But you're getting an upside down look at She-Ra. Okay, so let's put this at least right side up. So it's like this when you get it out of the box, okay? But, watch this. Ta-da! It's so cool, and what's really cool is there's like a little tiny bit of Velcro up at the top here that, so that once you put them like this, they'll stay like this. Now, I am going to hop behind the camera so I can give you guys a closer up look at all of this stuff because, kids, these are not coming out of the box. Not gonna happen. Okay, so there's some really cool details to notice here on the box and the packaging. Zoom in a little bit so you can see this. So right where the boxes meet, you've got the dark sort of cloudiness for Shadow Weaver. And then on She-Ra's side, we've got some sparkle, some glitter, some starbursts because, you know, she's cool like that. So I love that that's how they meet. Up at the top here, they're both pink and they match up and they line up. And then down at the bottom, down there at the bottom, there you go. You can see that they meet up, and there you can see right there in the upside down, no, in the in between. Here you go. So there you can see the Velcro pieces that you just sort of stick them together like so. So they kind of stick together. They're very cool. So let's take a look over at She-Ra first, because She-Ra I love how much white space or space they've given. So that way, that is like the worst glare ever. Sorry about that. It's very hard and very hard to film. I am like not good at this at all. Okay, here we go. So in order to get her sword, her big giant sword up in there, and also, but it gives us sort of a feeling of her size. That she is not the giant Glamazonian She-Ra that we are used to, but she is this young, more teenage version of She-Ra that I know some She-Ra purists don't like, but let me tell you about how important this She-Ra, as she is and the show is, to people who are this age. She is an amazing representation of strength and vulnerability and bravery and courage, because you can't be courageous, by the way, unless you allow yourself to be vulnerable. Oh, surprise! And so there we go. There's her boots. Oh, yeah. And then it goes down to the She-Ra. Very cool. She's really, like, she's super show accurate. I really, really like her a lot. I think the representation on a number of levels that they have put into this show, even down to the fact that Frosta is younger than the other princesses, and she's, you know, she's queen, actually, in the show. That, you know, we've even got like, hey, you know what? I'm a little younger, but I still have power and I still have a voice. Now let's take a look at Shadow Weaver. So where She-Ra had all that white space to have a sword, Shadow Weaver has it to have an amazing amount of hair. Do you see? The hair goes all the way up into the top of the box. I know it's hard with the glare because I am not taking them out of the box. Deal with it. Someone else can take them out of the box, and I'm sure someone else will do a much better job filming them. But I just wanted to show them to you. And look, she's even got like the tangled black, nasty shadow power grossness in there. Ugh. Yeah, you keep that in the box. Definitely keep that in the box. And sort of a Deadpool looking mask. Haha, just joking. And then we've got this cool cowl neck thing going. Red and black. And just some scary looking stuff going on. Definitely scary. And they do both have stands, as far as I can tell, because I can see Shadow Weaver's stand in here. I don't know where She-Ra's stand would be hiding, or maybe she can stand on her own. But definitely Shadow Weaver has a stand. Now that we've looked at the dolls themselves, let's take a look at the back of the boxes. Okay, so we will start with She-Ra. So this is the DreamWorks animation. Love this stuff. Love the style of the artwork. Mythical warrior princess. When Adora raises the sword of protection and pledges to fight for the honor of Grayskull, she is transformed into the Princess of Power, She-Ra. So she's got super strength. And then we've got a whole story down here, which you guys can pause and read, which is really awesome, and talks about the shadow taking shape. And then the battle of She-Ra versus Shadow Weaver has begun. Very cool. And then over here, we've got Shadow Weaver. Okay, so we've got, you know, like Adora discovers her power and everything. So Shadow Weaver is really cool looking. She's a villain, a schemer, a sorceress. Shadow Weaver is a scheming, powerful sorceress. She raised Adora using mind games and manipulation to train her to fight for the Horde, and will stop at nothing to get Adora back. She's got powers of sorcery, controls shadows and shadow constructs, and she can wipe minds. That's very scary. She's a great villain, because it's like this situation where, like, she raised Adora, but she lied to Adora the whole time. So here is the story on this side of the fence. And so it actually, the story starts here and then goes that way. And there you go. And then we go over to this side and we do the rest of the story. This is so cool. This is really, really cool. I think they did an amazing job bringing these two characters to life in doll form. I look forward to many, many more She-Ra dolls. DreamWorks, Netflix, Mattel. I need a Frosta doll in my life because I have a My Froggy Stuff doll. So I have a doll of one of my friends, and I would like to have a doll of another one of our friends because I'm never going to be made into a doll, so I need my friends to be made into dolls. And then you just sort of, and you can fold it back up and you can put it back in the box, or you can leave it open and you can display it, or you can take the dolls out of the box and display them on stands. That is totally okay. It is totally cool to do. I do that with some of my San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, and other ones, if the packaging is really awesome, I keep them in the packaging. So usually the packaging is really awesome, but that's kind of my process. So anyway, let me know if you're going to San Diego Comic-Con. And if you are, I'm very jealous. But, you know, crowds. And let me know if you're a She-Ra fan. Let me know if you're going to get online to get these dolls. This set, I believe, is only $40, which is kind of amazing. And you can purchase this at the Mattel booth at San Diego Comic-Con. Thank you so much, Mattel and DreamWorks, for sending these to me. This was such a joy and a wonderful surprise. And I thank you all so much for watching. Please do all the stuff, you know, keep me on the YouTube because I love it so much. And I love my dolls and I love sharing them with you. And I will see you guys again real soon. Love you. Bye.